line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Throwing right away is Daniels. He's got his man. That's Ertz downfield. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 right at the 40.
Rig alert, rig alert. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 79 Broncos.
Throwing now is Daniels. Finding Ertz again. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard.
Here we go, Scott. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready, ready?
Working out of the gun, Daniels. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting and preparation.
Zach Ertz, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Commanders will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And the kick is good, and the Commanders out to a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Kevontae Turpin now to return. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
And they're on the 16-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. A first carry now. This is Williams. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup at 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now Prescott. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield with man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Prescott now. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
Prescott to throw on 4th. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Not often do fourth down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. A give to Williams, running right. Breaks through the contact. He's still on his feet. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. Javonte Williams, 55 yards. And the Cowboys are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a decent return out to the 26. Yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Come on. Fix the eagle. Fix the eagle. Go.
To the air goes Daniels. He's caught by his running back, Austin Ekeler. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back in 60.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
69. Here we go. Ready.
Here's Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. Will go down as a gain of 6. And it'll be second down.
A 6-yard pickup.
These two teams all tied after one.
33-yard line.
And Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now Daniels. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. First catch here by McLaurin, and he's got himself a first down.
At the 24-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19.
To throw is Daniels. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
2nd and 10. They go play action. Daniels. That's going to be caught by Samuel. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 7.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done.
It's 4th down.
Mustang 19.
Daniels going to throw for it. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And that will force a turnover on downs. They begin the drive with Williams. He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, 2nd down. 2nd down and 6 now. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On play action, Prescott. A quick throw, but incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. He'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Lamb's first catch of the game. Good for a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 20-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Prescott off play action. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens from 19 yards away. And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Now, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Throwing, Prescott. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Now Prescott. Flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5 yards that time out of the scramble, but now they're looking at a fourth down situation.
Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
And this won't get there. Won't be on line either. It's no good. Off to the right. And this will stay a one-score game as the lead will hold at 6.
And now two problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
70 ranges, 70 ranges.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's now second and 10.
Mustang 19.
Throwing now is Daniels. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
First and 10 at the 38-yard
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Riggs. 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick. Go.
Daniels looking to throw. This will be caught. It's Samuel. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go. Stop it. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
A final shot before break. Daniels got his man complete over the middle. It's Lane. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. Gay's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And he will make it to the 20-yard line. And about set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They start the second half here with Williams. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Here's Prescott. This one swung out to Williams. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Yeah, good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And a run past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 82 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Aubrey now for the PAT. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45, out of bounds at the 44.
It's the 3rd quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard, and while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer.
He's got a man complete. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Terry McLaurin, 55 yards. And the Commanders have cut it back within a score.
And when you're thinking about your opening drive in the third quarter, you're thinking about exactly that, putting together a drive. But instead, what did we get?
Big pass downfield, touchdown. I thought, okay, you're just sitting back in my chair. Let's get eased in, a couple runs. No.
Yeah, forget the body blows, folks. Let's throw the big shot right now.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. His guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Prescott to throw it. That is caught by Lamb. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
At the 39-yard line.
To throw is Prescott. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 24-yard line.
That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Prescott down. Cowboys. George Pickens, his second touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Aubrey now for the point after. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Cowboys 27. Commanders 17. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. To the air goes Daniels. complete to Samuel. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back now here on EA Sports.
It's Washington with the football, but trailing here as we begin quarter number 4.
Ready. Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action. Donovan Ezaraku. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Warriors 70.
Now Daniels.
Dancing to his left.
That is caught. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 37.
That's good for a Washington first down.
Dragon 60.
First and 10 at the 37-yard
To
line.
throw is Daniels. That's complete to his receiver, McCoy.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Washington first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here's Daniels. That's caught left side by Simmons.
And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. That'll give him 8 that time. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Let's go. Let's go.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Eckler is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Daniels. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Zach Ertz, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Commanders have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
Gay to kick off for Washington.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line. He's down at the 19. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
I just love how they're going about trying to finish off this game. This is not an offense that's going to go into its shell. They're going to keep exploiting weaknesses where they see them. And that's a huge pickup there with the game in the balance.
On first down, it's Blue.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They go again with Blue. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
So with your team leading in the 4th quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Now Prescott escaping the pressure right. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Hey, chill. 47. Here we go, 46. 26.
Prescott to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here's Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Prescott eluding the pressure right. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That 1st down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Handoff, Blue running right. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. And each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught inside the 5. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
For a Commanders first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here we go, 1st and goal.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Think just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So still a small chance here with a little over 30 seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Let's go. Rig. Now, trap 60.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35.
Oh, what a play, but he couldn't get out of bounds. And you've got no timeouts. They've got to get to the line of scrimmage and spike it.
This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down. And now the spike comes with 15 seconds on the clock. Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Here we go. Ready?
He'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and now he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Left side to Lamb. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
A 30-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So the first chance of this overtime will go to Washington as we are back underway. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
He'll get this complete to Sinnott, the tight end.
And they do finally get him at the 12.
A huge play there in overtime. 58 yards.
And normally when you think about huge field-flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver or that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And it's caught. And this is a touchdown. Now, it's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
Washington.
Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
First and 10 at the 43.
Prescott from the gun.
He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And he's brought down. So a good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Prescott. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there in second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Looking for Pickens. He's got him on the out route. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 28.
Cowboys first down.
Here's Prescott. Able to hit his target Lamb. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the two-point try.
The Cowboys will line up
To throw, Prescott. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So a very interesting final chapter to this proverbial book here in this one, because they were in field goal range, could have won it with a field goal, elect to go for the touchdown. I still don't know what they were doing.
As great as this game was and as dramatic an ending as we had, the post-game press conference is going to be key, because they're going to be asking Coach, why not a field goal attempt there? You got an opportunity to win it right there with your guy, and instead you run another play.
Yeah, we might need to stop by that press conference on our way out the back door here.
Yeah, just slow down the plane for us, all right? We got to get an answer before we go.
So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.